Good evening, all of you. So today we will see about React installation. If anybody not subscribe my channel, please subscribe my channel. So I'm trying to writing a lot of React videos as a playlist, and later I can add Node.js playlist also, even Angular playlist. At the same time, React Native playlist also I can able to provide with you, and just try to subscribe it. If it is not subscribed, please go for subscribe. Anybody go. And for React installation, the very important thing is the first important thing is React developed on Node.js. React developed on Node.js. First of all, Node.js installation is important. Node.js installation is important in our operating system. See, whatever the operating system you're using, for example, you are using a Windows operating system, you can use for Windows. If you're using a Mac operating system, you can use the Mac. If you're using a Linux operating system, go for the Linux. I already told you React is open source. No need to pay money for the React and React developed by Facebook. See, a lot of things we already discussed in the last class. React developed by Facebook. And a lot of questions actually students asking me, sir, instead of going with a bigger video, please go with the topic by topic. Based on that, I'm trying to preparing the videos or creating the videos topic wise, and which topic is coming first and which topic is coming next. There is a way to prepare the curriculum, right? So later on, we will see a lot of applications, project development. But before the project development, we try to understand basic concepts what we have in the React. We try to understand them. So today onwards, I will go with the concept wise. The first concept is installation concept. Second concept is architecture of the React. Third concept is trying to working with the project creation. And then we will try to work with the functional components, class components, then what is this props and all, states and all, how we can able to use the expressions and all, what is this import and export, all these things we will discuss. Okay, no worries. Just try to follow my session. Whenever you are watching my video, please keep your notes and pen aside, but because go with the notes, write down the topics in the notes. See, whenever you are watching the video, please write down the notes. That is giving you better energy for practice purpose. Okay, so practice is important. React is a library, just a very simple library. And the thing is, React is declarative. You are trying to keeping the components one after another. You are going to be building the components one after another like this. See, for example, this is the component, major component. And for this component, you are actually trying to adding two more components. And for this component also, you're trying to adding the two more child components. This is something like a declarative. See, everything is JSX file. We already know about it. Everything is JSX file. This is not HTML file. This is not a pure JavaScript, a pure HTML. A mixing of JavaScript and HTML, that is actually JSX. Mixing of JavaScript with XML files, that is actually called JSX. React component, each and every React component is a JSX file, right? Each and every React component file is a JSX file. And this is something like a tree structure, something like a declarative structure. See, I may pass the data from this to this, and I may pass the data from this to this. I may pass the data from this to this. That is later we will see how data passing, how the model is going to be sharing between the components. Let's try to clear the things. Right. Okay, React developed by Facebook and React is open source. We already know all these things. And let me try to install Node.js first. Let me try to install Node.js first. So for Node.js installation, nodejs.org. We know that www.nodejs.org and go for this website and download Node.js first. Node.js and install in your system. Install in your operating system. Yeah, this is the first step what you have to do. See, I'm going from starting onwards. I'm just going with Node.js first. Nodejs.org. This is the website, official website where you can go for and try to download the recommended system. So this is the recommended one. There are two options available. There are two options. One is the download Node.js recommended. and download Node.js latest features. I can go for the recommended, and people will go for the recommended always. So for the latest features and all, this is something like a beta version. You cannot go for this. Go for the recommended version. I'm trying to going with the recommended version. Yes, this is for Mac. For Mac, it is .pkg file. For your Windows machine, .exe file. I'm in the Mac actually. So that is the reason it is actually giving the package file. If you are in the Windows machine, you can get a .exe file. Okay, let us go. Let me open this. Let me open this and try to install it. Okay, right. So please go for continue, and please go for continue. Please go for agree button, and please go for install. And it is asking me the system password. Whatever the system password you have, you can give it. Preparing for installation, validating packages, writing files, all these things. This will take a few minutes to install the React.js. Please try to follow from today onwards. Previously, I uploaded a 2 hours video, but that was a bigger video, which is going to be having a lot of concepts. But today onwards, like a playlist, step by step and concept by concept, I'm trying to upload in the sessions. And every day, max, I try to keep 2 or 3 sessions or 2 or 3 classes. Try to do practice well and try to get the jobs. Okay, so close it. Yeah. I got a React installed. Let me go to the terminal. If you are using a Windows machine, that will be the command line. That will be the command line. I'm using a Mac machine. That is the where is it is terminal. Okay, so I got my terminal. So I need to go for desktop. I'm just navigating to the desktop. Can you please observe? I'm navigating to the desktop. You can navigate from for the desktop, CD desktop. Now I am on top of desktop. Now I need to give a command for create a project. npx create React app. Create React app at the same time. I need to give the project name or something. Don't give the capital name for the project name. Okay, so first underscore React. Don't give the capital name for the project name. Project name starts with a small letter. Remember, this is something like a recommended one. Whenever you create a project in React.js, go with the project name with a small letter. Don't go for the capital letter. This is some rule from the NPM. So npx node package extension and create React app and first React. First React is my project name. So here the thing you need to understand. The very important thing you need to understand is this is the project name or folder name. This is the project name. And these commands are compulsory. We need to give like this. npx create React app, create hyphen React hyphen app space. The project name, the project name. You should go for the project name with the small letter start with. Small letters. Okay, don't start with the numbers. Don't start with the numbers. And do not keep any special characters without underscore and hyphen. Without underscore and hyphen, don't keep any special characters like at the rate symbol, dollar symbol, all those things will not allow. So don't give any special characters for the project name. Remember, right? So let me clear the drawings here. Right, I'm just creating the project. Yeah. Then I click on enter button. It will take a few minutes, just like 1 or 2 minutes based on your network speed. The project is going to be downloading for you. Project is going to be downloading for you on top of the desktop. We will create one folder and npm will create one folder. I'm not creating a folder. npm itself it is creating a folder, and which is going to be having a lot of subfolders inside, like npm packages. We will be having the index.html, we will be having the index.js, we will be having the app.js. Lot of predefined files over there. Okay, so wait for a few seconds to initialize this one. Yeah, so meanwhile, what I can do is I can write some nodes here, download Node.js, install Node.js, and go to the terminal in Mac. Uh, command line, command for Windows, and check the version of the Node.js. How to check the version node minus v. How to check the npm version npm minus v. And after that, just navigate to the desktop, cd space open terminal, then cd space desktop. See, my path is desktop now. And what is the command we need to give? npx create React app and space app name. Whatever the app name you want, you can just leave that. And click on enter button. When you click on enter button, the project is going to be downloaded. Then immediately what is happening, one folder called app name will be creating or will be downloading. Will be downloading on top of desktop. Will be downloading on top of. Let me check something is asking it is. Okay, so new minor version of NPM is available 10. Okay. To update the version, npm install latest version. Let me go for that. Okay, fine. This is not an issue. So let me go for the project now. So npm, suppose first of all the project, whatever the project name I given. So my project name is first underscore React, right? So first enter into the project, first underscore React. Now we are in the first underscore React and need to start the project. npm start. When I click on npm start, it will start the server. It will start the local server, which is going to be run through Node.js. Now Node.js server is going to be getting started. Now Node.js server is going to be getting started. You see an upside. Now localhost colon 3000. This is the first localhost node server, and which was actually having some React logo, which is running now. Now you can see, go to desktop and check it out. Go to desktop and check it out. The folder, first React was downloaded. First React, this folder was downloaded. Can you see and observe? One folder got downloaded. This folder is not available previously. Now that folder was downloaded. And what is available inside the folder? That folder filled by some different kind of things. That folder already filled with the different folders. One is the node modules. Node modules, we don't touch these modules. And this locked JSON, we don't touch it. And the package.json, later we will edit it. And public, inside the public, some index.html is available. Index.html is available. We don't touch again index.html here. And browser can understand only HTML file. This HTML, this index.html having a division that is called root, ID called root. That ID, this root is basically a boilerplate for your total React components. This ID root is only the boilerplate, which will take all the JS component or JSX components inside. So this is the division. This is the division which will contain inside the index.html. And this division is going to be having lot of JSX files later through the index.js. Index.js is working as a glue point between the index.html and some other your JSX files. The first JSX file which was available inside the SRC, that was app. The default name is app, basically app.jsx or JS. This is the first component which was actually adding for the index.html. But between these two, one file is working that is called index.js. Index.js is a glue point between the index.html and app.js. This index.js working as a glue point, a center point, a mediator. This index.js working as a mediator between this and this one. Okay, so later I will explain the folder structure and the file structure now. don't worry about it. But these all the folders by default downloaded from the internet. See, whenever you want to download the React project, compulsory make sure that you need to have internet connection. Without having internet connection, you cannot able to download this kind of folders. Remember it. Right. Now this is the folder I got downloaded. One first React folder was ready. That's it. Now tell me, go to the notes. One folder called app name will be downloading on top of the desktop. Now what you need to do is, and this folder, one more point I can write here. This folder contains a number of files and folders downloaded by default. Now the next immediate thing is now set up your working editor for update codes and for creating components and updating components, creating, updating, or deleting components. Okay, so now we need to set up the editor. Better editor is Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code download. Okay, better you can download the Visual Studio Code and all. So once you download the Visual Studio Code, how to edit the files and how to work with the files. In the coming class, we will see that. First, what we have to do is please try to create a project first of all with Node installation and React project installation today. And tomorrow I'll upload 2 or 3 more videos in the same playlist. Okay, just follow the each and every video, write down the notes, and practice well. Try to implement. Okay, so please subscribe the channel if anybody not subscribed so far. A lot of people are actually watching but not subscribing.